Rebonsoir et bienvenue sur Pixel avec TV. Alors ce soir, là on va se faire une petite partie de What Remains of Edith Finch sur PlayStation 4. Alors c'est un jeu assez étrange, donc je n'ai fait pour l'instant que la première histoire, qui était vraiment bizarre. Donc c'est l'histoire d'une jeune femme qui revient à la maison de sa famille.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Dans sa famille, pour aller visiter cette maison un peu étrange, un petit peu maison Weasley, vous voyez, la maison un peu bizarre et biscornue. Seulement toutes les pièces sont fermées ou presque, alors il va falloir ruser pour passer d'une chambre à l'autre.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Voilà, donc ici on est passé dans une autre pièce et on va regarder un peu les éléments jusqu'à ce que ça déclenche une séquence.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
C'est déjà un petit peu bizarre, hein. Le mec il a sa maison sur un bateau.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Alors pour ceux qui ne sauraient pas, ce jeu a été fait par James Sparrow, il me semble. Ceux qui sont derrière The Unfinished Swan, un jeu très chouette sorti sur PlayStation 3 et offert en PS Plus, donc si vous êtes un abonné, vous avez dû le recevoir, il doit être dans votre bibliothèque, ce jeu est très bien.
She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Très rose de fête.
It was a pretty big trace.
Il y a un secret dans la salle de bain. Ouais, voyons ça.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Un bout de secret. Il y a des passages partout dans cette maison.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Cette chambre est géniale, j'aurais tué pour avoir une chambre pareille.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Je veux une maison comme ça. Attends, il y a un escalier que j'ai pas vu encore.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Je peux contrôler la jambe. L'autre jambe.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
C'est moi qui balance actuellement.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Bon, pas loin de faire le tour.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. That's the day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
C'est triste.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
C'est vraiment bien raconté. L'histoire de Molly était vraiment étrange. Dévoré par quelque chose, peut-être. Par contre, j'ai pas eu d'histoire pour la grand-mère.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Je vais peut-être aller voir si j'ai pas loupé un truc à la grand-mère quand même. Aux toilettes roses là. Il me semble que j'ai trouvé le mécanisme un peu trop tôt, peut-être trop vite. Là, petite sauvegarde qui me bloque un peu le jeu. La porte est bouchée, on peut pas passer. J'ai pas vu d'histoire de ce goût-là dans la chambre de la grand-mère. Je suis peut-être passé à côté de quelque chose.
Great Grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
Je ne vois rien pourtant. Bon, c'est qu'il n'y a rien alors. Autant pour moi. On repart dans les murs, c'est parti. Du coup, on va emprunter le deuxième passage. Donc je disais, Unfinished Swan est un jeu narratif aussi dans un très beau conte. Je vous conseille de le faire si ce n'est pas déjà fait. Surtout si vous avez des gamins.
Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Un très beau conte qui est assez original et je vois que ce jeu
The
suit un petit
passages
peu
were a pretty tight fit.
la même logique.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Ça c'est un petit raccourci il me semble. Ouais. C'est pas plus mal. J'ai déjà passé ici. Ah, la
Growing
petite
up,
starlette.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
L'enfant star de la famille Finch. Mais hein, toutes les portes sont scellées. Faut ruser pour entrer en chacune.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Dreadful Stories. On dirait un peu les contes de la crypte.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family.
C'est ça, c'est vraiment les contes de la crypte.
The surprise ending of Barbara Finch.
Comment est-elle morte?
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
Ah, Scream Queen.
Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right?
Typique des films d'horreur.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Ah, c'est nous maintenant. On se dirige nous-mêmes dans la bande dessinée. Oh, putain, la musique c'est Halloween.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Nancy, un bras, une jambe, une tronçonneuse.
Oh dear!
Ah, il l'a pas volé.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, we're dead, Walter.
J'ai l'impression de me retrouver dans un truc... un film d'Halloween, c'est drôle.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
She played her part beautifully.
Alors je suis un fan d'Halloween, je suis un fan des contes de la crypte, je prends mon pied là. La chambre de Molly.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grown. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Donc, pour résumer, hein, tous les membres de la famille Finch sont morts et Edith revient dans cette maison pour voir pourquoi les gens... comment les gens sont morts.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Surprise, Sydney.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Ugh.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending. I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
La chambre de Barbara. Telle que je l'ai vue en arrivant. Très glauque vu comme ça. Bien. Cette salle de bain là a été fermée. J'ai fait cet étage là aussi.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Ok, c'est donc ça qu'il faut que je fasse, trouver la boîte à musique. Trouver la boîte à musique.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Il semble avoir vu ici tout à l'heure, ouais voilà.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
La maison est immense.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
C'est sombre.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter. Un genre de bunker de survie. Bon, je vais faire cette dernière histoire parce que ce serait vraiment très moche de ma part de tout vous spoiler. Photo. On va faire cette dernière histoire de Walter et puis j'arrêterai là parce que non seulement il est tard, mais en plus je ne vais pas vous faire tout le jeu sinon ce serait vraiment moche.
I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Okay,
having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you can get used to anything.
Dans un bunker,
even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
J'aime beaucoup comment la narration s'intercale dans les décors.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Que dois-je faire ici? Oh, il y a encore une sortie. Cette maison est dingue.
it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
L'homme taupe sous la maison. Ah oui, d'accord, je comprends mieux. Ah oui, Molly, je vous ai pas dit. C'était la première histoire de la petite fille qui passait par la fenêtre pour se transformer en chat pour attraper un oiseau, puis se transformer en oiseau pour attraper un lapin, puis se transformer en requin, puis en bête avec une tentacule qui mangeait les hommes, et puis finalement, elle s'est fait dévorer visiblement par ce qui cachait sous son lit.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Ça c'est con comme mort. Walter, c'est très con mon grand.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Ok, ben je vais m'arrêter là parce que je vais pas vous faire tout l'arbre généalogique. Ça serait dommage. Sur ce, ben, je vous laisse ici avec déjà pas mal de personnages. Hein. Walter, Ingeborg, Odin, Barbara, Molly, Edith bien sûr. Et Calvin. Je vais donc vous laisser ici pour ne pas faire toutes les histoires. Il en reste quelques-unes bien sûr. Ce serait dommage de spoiler parce que c'est très original comme jeu. C'est très bien raconté jusque là. Très intriguant. Peut-être qu'on fera la suite un autre soir, je sais pas, on verra. En tout cas, bonne soirée, bonne nuit et à bientôt sur Pixel Barbecue TV. Salut tout le monde.